William and I, there's William, if you can't see him, sitting, oh, I've got a different hat on today, thought just mix things up a little bit.
Coca-Cola is too much.
Coca-Cola is, and behind us are granddad's two Springer Spaniels. There they are, look.
And there's, hold on.
And Lily, Grandma's dog Lily.
And me.
And there's William. This is Lily. This is
new character.
New character.
New companion alert.
There's a lot of new characters.
This is a new companion alert.
I know.
This isn't a character.
Tell me about it.
Companion.
So we've stopped by at Grandma and Granddad's, and we have, of course, can you hear the birds singing? Isn't that nice?
Cheep, cheep.
It's time now for William's joke of the day.
God said, and the fourth will receive eternal life. But I was fifth, so all I got was a toaster.
That's my boy, my little joker, my little William. Yep. You haven't shown everyone your jawline lately. There we go. Yep. Far better than George's, I think it's fair to say, don't you? Vikki and I, and my mum, we're popping to the supermarket to buy Vikki some alcohol just to try and calm her down a bit because of her terrible attitude.
What
just
attitude?
Just thinking if I can literally keep her in a drunken state, it would just make my life easier. So we're going to go and get some sangria in a moment. However, we've stopped off at La Isla. So, hang on, Condado de Alhama is over there with massive cranes. However, La Isla is here. Look at all the birds. Can you see all the birds flying around, making a load of noise?
It is still La Isla del Condado, though. It's all part of the same kind of...
I'm so sorry Vikki's showing off with her massive geographical knowledge. However, look at this. I just thought I'd show you. The reason it's called La Isla is because... this is going to shock you. It's an island. So if we look the other side, there's water going underneath the bridge here, and there carries on around over there. So yeah. So this is rather nice, isn't it? That is that's nice. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what was going on, what was occurring. Yeah, Vikki and I. There's Vikki with her pistachio ice cream, and there's my mum with her pistachio ice cream. We're on the beach, almost. Hang on, I'll change that. Wait there. Here we go. We've just finished our ice creams, or at least I have. I'm on the beach in Mazarrón at the moment. There's a lady there who was determined to have a beach day, even though no one else is on the beach, and why ever not? So let's just have a little peep around. Mazarrón is where we are today. I'll just show you a little bit of Mazarrón from this angle. We've just been to get our ice creams in that ice cream shop just there. Let's have a little peep around the bay. That looks absolutely tremendous. So quiet here, isn't it? Which is really lovely, but it's probably a bit tough for the shops. Okay, this is our final day in Mazarrón, well, in Spain, really, because we are jumping back on the plane tomorrow morning, heading back to the UK, which is good, just to make sure that Grandma and Grandad have not done any particular damage to our house while they've been staying there with George and William, but I'm sure it's absolutely top notch. Anyway, Mazarrón, on the beach. I'll catch up with you in a while. Vikki and I. There's Vikki. I've got my little bit of pottery. Mum's got her little bit of pottery. We are now in Alhama. Is it Alhama or is it ale hop? Is the question. Now, there are shops like this all over Spain. When we go to Tenerife, they've got a bunch of these in Tenerife. Vikki comes in here every single time we come to Mazarrón, just to look at stuff, just random stuff. Huge shop, look at it. masses of stock, but it's all a little bit out there. But I thought I'd take you around the shop anyway. This is, as I say, Ale Up Ale Hop. I don't know really what it's called, but it's right here in sunny Spain. Let's take you all the way around the shop, just so that you've had a proper viewing. They just sell proper bizarre stuff. Lots of stationery in here. Look, as you look around, lots of shirts for sale. Just a little bit all over the place. There's quite a lot of baseball caps, but the trouble is, I do worry. You've got to get it right, haven't you? A baseball cap. There's some great beach bags. Let's just take you on round. As you can see, we are literally on the beach right here. Lots of beach towels. Lots of caps. I do love a cap. You know I love a cap. We just carry on around just to show you the rest of the store and see what's going on. There's lots of little summer dresses if you wanted one. It's not expensive in here. The problem is, when I bring William in here, he wants just anything. Doesn't need to be something he needs or even understands what it is, but he always wants one. It's all own brand stuff as well. Everything's branded. Anyway, there you are. I've just done a little trip around for you, just to show you around this particular store, which is quite huge. It's in Mazarrón. If you want to take a look at it, well, knock yourself out. Vikki and I. There's Vikki. There. It's my mum.
I got two lots of glasses going on.
Oh, look at that. So, we're in the little pottery shop in Mazarrón, and I love it here. Every time we come in here, I do have to get a little something. Look at this octopus. He is tremendous, isn't he? He's brilliant. Mum's gonna go. Show me. No, she can't. It might be a gift. Might be a gift for someone. So Mum's looking at a nice picture frame. Look over here. Over there, that lady is currently packing a little present for me. From me, for me. We've got a bunch of these in our little home. So look at these, aren't these lovely? I love it in here. We always get something when we come in, but I do love the little village here. So we've got a windmill, we've got a lighthouse. I think we've got something else, but that space there in that bag now is now in that bag. How exciting! So. Yeah, we've got a little one of those. Let me just show you over here so you can see everything. Look at the lights. Aren't they awesome? They are absolutely brilliant, aren't they? Look at the lights over here, Vikki. We need some of these.
Oh, I know, I love those.
They are awesome.
I always say how much I love those.
Look at that. So they are brilliant. If you come to Mazarrón, which you should come to Mazarrón, make sure, there, look at this. We're looking out over the beach. This is just perfect, isn't it? If you come to Mazarrón, you should come to this shop because this shop is brilliant. And you should buy something. And if you don't, well, what's wrong with them if they don't buy something here in this shop?
They have no taste.
It's just not expensive either. They're really nice handmade things. Look at this. Look at this windmill here. That windmill there.
Except for this one. This is expensive.
How much? That windmill there is like €35. That there, I would love that. €235.
But it is lovely.
Vikki and I can't afford it because we're very poor. So, if one of you could come and buy us that.
I don't want the big one. I'm happy with this one.
Yeah, that's the smaller one. So if you could come and buy us
You know
that.
what, the big one's only £50 more.
Oh, well, we'll have both, to be honest with you. So if you could come and get them for us, that would be lovely. Vikki and I, and my mum, we're in the port of Mazarrón. Look how lovely this is. The weather, in a minute, it's going to clear. It's a bit cloudy this morning, but that is just, as my dad would say, the pride of the morning. because any minute now the clouds are going to clear and it's going to be beautiful. There's some pigeons down here doing pigeony things, just stuff that pigeons do. And there's some, oh, hang on, look at all the little fish down there in the water. I don't know if you could see them or not, but there's lots of fish. There's a plastic bag there as well, but ignore that. Oh, there's a fish over there who is chasing a piece of bread, which is nice. So we're down in the port and it is, it's about midday. So we're going to go and I think grab a little something to eat before we go to Happy Yogurt, because Happy Yogurt is a priority and it's something we need to do because I really do like their yogurty pina colada drink. If you've not tried it, it's highly recommended. And Happy Yogurt is just over there, just in case you're confused. All right, so I think we're going to little wander up here and probably just get a little light bite before we go Happy Yogurting. But just to quickly show you what's going on, there is Vigo's down there where we often grab a little something to eat. But for now, it's all good. It's all happening. We're down in the Port of Mazarrón by the seaside. Happy days. It's very quiet here, really quiet. It's a quiet time of year, and also it's kind of the quiet time of the day as well, isn't it? But I'll take you around. If you're still here, you've probably checked out by now. What?
Nothing.
I was just saying they've probably checked out by now, anybody watching the video. But if they're still here, then I just thought I'd carry on showing them around.
Okay, where are you showing them exactly?
I'm just showing them here. This is Golden. Oh, they're shut, look. Oh my goodness.
But they don't open until later in the day.
Oh, do they not? Okay. I have to say, it's a lovely spot here, look. But they're very expensive. A lot of people do complain about just how expensive they are. But, here's what it is. Here we are. There's Mum, Vikki, just wandering up. I'm going to go now because you're bored of me and I get it. Today, we're in Lyme Regis, as we very often are, because we love Lyme Regis. Let me show you Anning's fossils. As you know, Mary Anning, very famous fossil hunter from right here in Lyme Regis. It's called Anning's Fossils, but she doesn't work in there. So I'm just wandering up here because, you know, I'm a proper, full-on regular when it comes to Mulberry Manor, the bakery. Look at this. I flipping love Mulberry Manor. And the reason I've popped in is because I'm going to pick up some pasties for tea. And if you're going to get some pasties for tea, where better could you go than Mulberry Manor? Now, usually, when I just come for pasties for tea, I do end up with a sneaky pecan tart, because they are just top notch. I'm going to sort out some pasties. Vikki and I, there's my beautiful Vikki, and there's my lovely mum there. We are just back from, my eyebrows are a little bit all over the place. Have you got a little comb? Vikki, have you got an eyebrow comb I could use?
You.
So we've been to Spice Villa on Camposol.
Can I just ask a question? Mary, how stuffed are you after your food?
Not at all. I just feel
Vikki
like
How much have you eaten today? How are you feeling?
Vikki and my mum were gannets. They were gannets. They ate so much food. As you know, I'm just tiny. Little tiny petite Brett. So for me, I'm fine. I didn't eat anything much. But Vikki, old chub lord over there, look at that.
I haven't been the one struggling not to belch all the way home.
I did eat a little bit too much, but that is the way I roll.
He ate all of his, then he ate what was left over of his mother's.
Yeah.
Then he tried a couple of bits of my chicken.
Yeah.
And we brought the rest of my chicken home for him to guzzle.
I'll finish that in a little while. Anyway, look, more importantly, here we are on...
We don't normally fat shame people, but it's Brett.
We're on Condado de Alhama. We're outside G's diner that looks absolutely lovely. And Vikki said, Brett, what we must do is we must talk about your books. And I said, well, we could do. And then I said, but unfortunately, I didn't bring any copies to look at.
That's a shame that we haven't got any.
And Vikki said, oh, don't worry, use the ones that I always keep in my pocket. And then,
What do you think my pockets are?
and then as if by magic, Vikki
Sometimes you need a doorstop.
Vikki pulls them out. There we are.
Sometimes, yeah,
Danger in the Spanish Sun.
Just in my little tiny pocket.
Danger on Sierra Espuna. There's my two boys. Point them out. Point out George and William, please.
I'm holding them on the book. How many hands do you
Right, so we've got, let me hang on, because it's a bit backwards. I'm a bit, so there's, that there is Jessica. Oh. That there on the end is Jessica. George and William are next to Jessica.
See,
Give me the
books
flipping book.
Books have a real handy purpose.
Honestly, the trouble is, my mum's pretending to laugh, which Vikki thinks means she's funny, but you know she's not. Danger in the Spanish Sun. Show me the other book. Danger on Sierra Espuna. Now, you need to pick up a copy of this because both books, a lot of the action happens right here on Alcazar. So we've got, hang on,
No, it's my little dodie
hang on,
Lola there.
hang on. We've got Amber, Chloe, George, Jess, and William, and Lola. They're all on there. Pick up a copy on Amazon. Danger in the Spanish Sun. Time now to get another fact of the day in the bag. And what I am going to do is just really confuse everything. Because I'm not going to tell anyone where George is. Could be anywhere.
How could you do that?
I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to leave it wide open. So, for you, you are now thinking, George and I, but where's George? Could be anywhere. Could be here. Could be. He's like the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Who the hell is the Scarlet Pimpernel?
Ah, well, you're very like him. That sneaky
Am I?
Scarlet Pimpernel. George, by the way, actually, George is here. There he is. Just there.
You have to say it.
What?
Don't just say...
There. There's George. Time now for George's fact of the day.
My fact of the day.
Oh, wait a minute. There's George.
Oh, God.
There's George
Why? Why?
eating some ice cream. Look at him going. There's Lola. There's Vikki over there. Gooey. Right, time now for George's. There's George. George's fact of the day.
My fact of the day is about tornadoes, and most tornadoes usually only last like 10 minutes, but that's not every single one, but most last 10 minutes, and they travel 5 to 10 kilometers.
All fancy.
Actually, we don't get many tornadoes.
We don't get much in the way of tornadoes, no.
No, we
But
don't.
they did have... What
They
did they...
did have one in Spain.
Yeah, it wasn't a tornado, was it? It was like a cyclone. They had a cyclone over in Spain. Can you imagine that? A cyclone? Well, you probably can because you're from different places. But, flipping cyclone, would you believe
How
it?
does a cyclone differ from a tornado?
What?
How does a cyclone differ?
Isn't it
It's just
it's
smaller.
like a twirly one, isn't it? A cyclone?
That's
Yeah, but that's what a tornado is too. Well, there's different types of tornadoes.
Yeah, whatever. It's windy anyway.